Twist in Bengal's election tale. Trouble for Mamata Banerjee. Asaduddin Owaisi joins hands with influential Muslim cleric. Will this dent TMC's Muslim vote bank? Mamata's minority report. Will Owaisi be the crack in Didi's Red Fort?
All right, that's our top focus on To The Point this evening. Good evening, I am Preeti Chaudhary. So what's really happened? Well, Asaduddin Owaisi from the AIMIM went in to meet in Bengal a Muslim cleric. Well, he did so after he made the announcement that his party would be fighting the West Bengal elections. Why is this man so important? Well, extremely important, this Muslim cleric. We're going to tell you and break down that story in just about a short while from now. But in that, he joined hands with this Muslim cleric, and will that spell trouble for Mamata Banerjee? That's the big question that we'd be focusing on. The man in question is Abbas Siddiqui. What is the importance of Abbas Siddiqui? Well, he holds sway especially on the southern districts of West Bengal. Hooghly, South 24 Parganas, and in an area where BJP is comparatively weaker. Asaduddin Owaisi went in to meet this man. He's joined hands with him. This same particular cleric has been holding various meetings where openly denouncing TMC, saying very clearly that Mamata Banerjee and the TMC has done nothing really for the Muslim population in West Bengal. Now, right before the big Bengal elections, in what could be trouble for the TMC, AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi, in his first trip to the state following his announcement that the party would contest the Bengal Assembly elections this year, made the announcement his party would contest the elections with Abbas Siddiqui, a religious leader from the popular Muslim pilgrimage site of Furfura Sharif. Now, Muslims in Bengal largely follow either of two religious institutions, the Jamaat-e-Ulema-e-Hind that follows the Deoband school of thought, and Furfura Sharif. Furfura Sharif holds sway in South Bengal, in districts such as Hooghly, Howrah, South 24 Parganas, particularly in areas where the BJP is weaker and building its organization. Abbas Siddiqui has been holding anti-TMC congregations, asking Muslims to vote out the party for not doing enough for the community. And by netting him in particular, Owaisi has found a local foothold in the Muslim vote bank. While there is a recent Bihar example where Owaisi splitting the Muslim vote have cost Tejashwi his chief ministership, the RJD if you remember, TMC is hopeful Bengal will be different. In Bengal, the Muslims are largely Bengali-speaking, where the likes of Owaisi will be seen as outsiders and importantly being read as BJP's team B. This is what the TMC, Mamata Banerjee, is hoping, especially in the light of what happened in Bengal. For example, Owaisi had pretty much split the Muslim vote and the BJP came to power. However, the point is, as per political analysts, even a dip of 5% in the Muslim community's support to Mamata could land the party in trouble. Till now, the chief minister had only to worry about the Hindu consolidation because of the BJP, but now she has had to address a possible split in her own Muslim vote bank. All right, I want to cut across right now. We're having a bit of a production problem. We're going to rectify that and break down the story for our viewers in just about a short while from now. But I want to connect to Biswajit Deb. He's joining me from the TMC spokesperson. Mr. Deb, how worrying is the latest development of Mr. Owaisi meeting this cleric and joining hands?
No, not at all. You see, any political party in India has got the right to come and anywhere they like. In any part of India, they can go and contest election. But you tell me one thing. You think about the timing. If they are worried about a particular community, what were they doing so long? Why 2021? Why not earlier? If they are so much worried about a particular community, they are so much, they think so much about that particular community being underdeveloped, they should have come earlier. They should have done something for them much earlier. Suddenly, in 2021, they have realized that something has to be done for a particular community. Now, you see, problem is both these parties, BJP and AIMM, they have set their political discourse on religious ground. And that is where lies the entire problem. One party is wing of one particular community and the other party is wing another particular community. Whereas AITC, All India Trinamool Congress, you see, does not believe in divisive politics. We believe in uniting all communities, and we are here to bridge entire division being created by these two parties. We are the two fabric of the Indian politics and the Indian culture. We know that all parties are equal. You see, a program has been launched by the state government under the leadership of Mamata Banerjee called Duare Sarkar, which means the government is at your doorstep. And here, you see, already 54 lakhs of people have enrolled themselves in this particular program with several problems. We have not discriminated them on the basis of religion. All people of all communities, all religions, they are coming and they are joining this program. They are enrolling themselves. The government is for all the people.
Mr. Dev,
for all communities.
Mr. Dev, the fact is, you know, that where this particular party was before, all of that aside, but the fact that he's tied hands with one of the clerics, which holds a fair amount of sway in the south of West Bengal, in various districts where the vote could have been yours and now you have to contest it.
We are not at all concerned. The reason is the people in Bengal are very much conscious. They are very much conscious, they are politically conscious, and they know this party is here just to create a division within two different communities. They have not come here to do some development work. People in Bengal believe in development, the development which has been done in Bengal under the leadership of Mamata Banerjee. They will not be a prey to this divisive politics of a particular party who has just come in from Hyderabad just very recently and trying to make some inroads in Bengal politics.
But sir, the political party might have just come from Hyderabad, but they have made inroads in terms of, they might not be speaking Bengali, but they have somebody like Mr. Siddiqui who has enough hold in at least one region of West Bengal.
That doesn't matter. I'm again telling you, that doesn't matter, because people are very much aware of the politics, of their divisive politics. People are very much aware of their undemocratic line of politics. People are very much aware of their unconstitutional steps and measures being taken just to divide people on the basis of religion, on the basis of communities. This is not acceptable in Bengal. People in Bengal will not accept this.
Okay.
We are together. We believe that all the communities, they stay together, they stay in harmony, they stay in peace. People coming from outside and trying to create a problem, trying to create violence, that will not work here in Bengal.
All right, sir, just stay with me. On the basis of. Okay, Mr. Dev, stay with me. We also have Saurabh Sikdar from the BJP. Just stay with me, sir. We also have Saurabh Sikdar from the BJP. Mr. Sikdar, just bear with me for just about a minute. Let's just set premise to this debate. We were having a bit of a production glitch earlier. We've sorted that out now. We'll just play out that story. Right before the big Bengal elections in what could be trouble for the TMC, AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi in his first trip to the state following his announcement that his party will contest this election with Abbas Siddiqui, a religious leader from the popular Muslim pilgrimage site of Furfura Sharif.
हमारी पार्टी यकीनन आने वाले विधानसभा के चुनाव में हिस्सा लेगी और साथ ही साथ पीरजादा अब्बास सिद्दीकी साहब जो फैसला लेंगे, मीम पार्टी उनके साथ ठहरे रहेगी और ये आने वाले वक्त में ही हम तब आपको बता पाएंगे कि कहां से और कितने सीट्स पर हमारी पार्टी अपने कैंडिडेट्स को खड़ा करेगी।
Muslims in Bengal largely follow either of two religious institutions, the Jamaat-Ulema-e-Hind that follows the Deoband school of thought, and Furfura Sharif. Furfura Sharif holds sway in South Bengal, in districts such as Hooghly, Howrah, South 24 Parganas, particularly in areas where the BJP is weaker and building its organization. Abbas Siddiqui has been holding anti-TMC congregations, asking Muslims to vote out the TMC for not doing enough for the community. And by netting him, Owaisi has now found a local foothold in the Muslim vote bank.
ममता ने जितना किया उससे भी ज्यादा हम लोगों को नुकसान किया है, भाईचारा हमारा खत्म कर दिया। देखिए ममता तो खुद बीजेपी है, क्योंकि रेल मिनिस्टर हुए थे बीजेपी से। ये एक रोल ऐसा कर रहा है जो आम आदमी सोचे जो मैं बीजेपी के विरोध हूँ, जितना नोट है बीजेपी के पास जाइए और बाकी खुचरा हमारे पास रहिए, दूसरा कोई पार्टी नहीं। हम दोनों मिल के जलेंगे। जब मुसलमान कुछ चकड़ी बकड़ी के बारे में बोलेंगे, देखा ना बीजेपी आ गया।
While there is a recent Bihar example where Owaisi splitting the Muslim vote had cost Tejashwi Yadav his chief ministership, TMC is hopeful Bengal will be different. In Bengal, the Muslims are largely Bengali-speaking, where the likes of Owaisi will be seen as outsiders, and importantly, read as BJP's Team B, especially seen in the context of the Bihar elections, where the AIMIM split the vote and the BJP came to power, which might galvanize the Muslim vote behind Mamata. As per political analysts, even a dip of 5% in the Muslim community's support to Mamata could land the party in trouble. Till now, the chief minister had to only worry about the Hindu consolidation because of the BJP. But now, she has to address a possible split in her own Muslim vote bank. Bureau Report, India Today. All right, I want to cut across to Saurav Sikdar, who's joining us from the BJP. We also have Biswajit Deb from the TMC. Soon we'll be joined by MIM spokesperson as well, Waris Pathan. But Mr. Sikdar, at this juncture, would you reckon you run the risk of being read as AIMIM being your team B in West Bengal?
Oh, not at all, not at all. You should look into the political history of Bengal. That Tuštikaran politics, that communal politics has been started by late era of Bamfront government, and which has been continued by Trinamool Congress. We should remember Mamata Banerjee often said a few months ago about the milk cow. The cow who gave us milk, we will nurture them more, indicating a particular community. So, the youth of Muslims in West Bengal, the families of Muslims in West Bengal, they are now concerned about the development. So, our fight is strictly a fight versus Kashmani versus Unnayan, Kashmani versus development, the terrorism versus people's welfare, and so many government schemes that West Bengal people are really neglected in account of West Bengal.
But Mr. Sikdar, what your party has repeatedly accused Mamata Banerjee of is appeasement politics. You stand being accused of the same, no? You're trying to galvanize the Hindu vote. What's wrong if she's trying to do so with the Muslim vote?
No.
Is there anything wrong in it?
So what we'll say about the Kashmir result? If we BJP only banged on Hindu vote, that state like Kashmir or the state even in Hyderabad we did pretty well. So these allegations are no more stand.
Sir, Kashmir result, if you're talking about the DDC elections, you've just won one seat in the Valley. But having said that, I want to also bring in... Okay. Hyderabad, yes. The greater Hyderabad municipal polls, yes.
Please look at the vote percentage in Kashmir. Please look at the vote percentage in Kashmir.
Sir, are you counting Jammu a part of Kashmir because the vote percent... Anyway, we'll get down to that. So, but I want to cut across...
Don't you think Muslim stays in Jammu also?
Yes, sir, yes. I want to cut across to Waris Pathan as well. Mr. Waris Pathan, the fact is, you know, you are a party from Hyderabad. You're a party from, let's say, Telangana. You've tried to make inroads in Bihar. But will Bengal be a lot more different than what Bihar was? the Bengali Muslim in Bihar, in Bengal, speaks mostly Bengali. Would you be seen as an outsider, sir?
Well, let me correct you. We are a party, yes, basically from Telangana, but we have got MLAs and MP in Maharashtra. We contested election in Bihar where we have got 5 MLAs. We have altogether 14 MLAs and 2 MPs. So let me correct you. And we are a political party. We living in a democratic country. We follow the constitution, and the democracy is good that we contest election everywhere. The constitution has given us right to contest elections, so as the other parties are contesting. And surely our party president just recently met Mr. Abbas Siddiqui in Furfura in West Bengal. He had a talk with them, and he has decided that yes, our party will contest the coming elections in West Bengal. So the party will take a call where to contest, how many seats to contest, and that will be given before the media as and when it is decided by the party. But we are contesting. What is the harm if we contest? We are.
No, sir, nobody is saying there's any harm. Mr. Pathan, it's open knowledge that the AIMIM for the last 1 year has been trying to speak to all prominent Muslims from the state of West Bengal. You've been doing that, and there is no harm in that. My question was, sir, that with what has happened in Bihar, would you think that could work against you now? Because you have a glaring example which has happened just about 2 months ago, where by splitting the vote, the BJP is in power.
Well, madam, why do you talk only about the Muslim votes? Why not the Brahmin votes? Why not the Adivasi votes?
Sir, shall we get into where Bihar you fought and won from what seats?
Party that we are an option and we work for the betterment of the... Well, let me tell you, in Bihar we fought on 20 seats, and out of that we had offered 5 seats to our Hindu brothers and sisters as well. In Hyderabad GHMC election, we contested
Mr. Baris Pathan, you might have offered the seats you won were Muslim dominated. Let's not
have won the election. Kindly take into consideration that as well.
Sir, rhetoric is very different. The fact is you might have offered tickets, but the seats that you won, all 5 of them were Muslim dominant seats. What's wrong in accepting that?
Let me give an example. The last Lok Sabha election in Maharashtra, our party's candidate Imtiaz Jalil contested. He did not win merely because of the Muslim votes. Even our non-Muslim brothers and sisters gave him vote, and today is an MP. So you cannot say that we are only dying for the Muslim votes. Yes, surely we are raising the issues.
The political history of Aurangabad is very skewed and is not akin to the example that you've given. The political history, even you know better why Mr. Jalil won. But having said that, it is not about Maharashtra. It is not about Aurangabad. So let's not get there. But
20 years.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you, there was a sitting MP from the Shiv Sena for 20 years, madam.
So who cut the vote? But there's no point. This debate is not about Aurangabad.
For 20 years, and we contested.
This debate is not about Aurangabad.
So the love of the people from all the communities can be very well seen in Aurangabad, and this will repeat everywhere in the country, madam. The people of the country are sure that they are intelligent. The voters are intelligent, and they would go for the party, will work for the betterment. And our work is our identity. People have seen our work everywhere in Hyderabad, in Aurangabad, Maharashtra, Bihar, everywhere people are watching us. And we are hopeful that inshallah we will win the election as in Bihar, West Bengal as well.
All right. Mr. Deb, I want to bring you in at this juncture. You know, let's be a little shorn off of pretending that it doesn't matter. What the calculations seem to suggest, Mr. Deb, is even a 5% dip right now in the Muslim vote for the TMC could be very costly for Mamata Banerjee.
Now, first, let me like to tell him, AIMM representative, where was his party since the last 5 or 10 years in Bengal? Let him answer this question first, and let him tell the viewers that why it is only for the elections that this party has come down all the way from Hyderabad to fight and contest the elections. Just because they are the B team of BJP. They are here to split the votes just to help the BJP. They are here to help the BJP only. They are not doing any constructive politics. They are here only to contest the elections. They have come here only to contest the elections. Is it the right time? Why didn't they think about the Muslim community so long? What were they doing so long?
All right, Mr. Deb, you made your point.
Why during the elections?
Okay.
Why during the elections?
Mr. Deb, you made your point. Mr. Sikdar wants to come in.
Now my second point is.
Yes, make it, sir.
My answer to the BJP representative.
No, let him finish. Mr. Sikdar, let him finish. I'll come to you. Yes.
I have not interrupted when you spoke.
Mr. Deb, make your point.
My answer to the BJP representative is, he was talking about development. Yes, we have developed Bengal, and Bengal has seen development since the last 10 years.
Okay.
And that is why we had the guts to produce our report card for the last 10 years.
All right. Okay, Mr. Sikdar,
I would request,
it cuts both ways because having...
I would request the central government to produce their report card.
Okay.
What they have done since the last 6.5 years.
Sir, you made your point. Mr. Sikdar, you wanted to come in quickly, make your point.
Well, I'm not going to raise the excuse like Trinamool Congress, that outsider issue. Because, we believe in India, anybody can come and contest the election. Trinamool Congress should not forget that they have contested election in Manipur, Tripura, even in Uttar Pradesh. So everybody can come.
Mr. Deb, give him the benefit which he gave you. He accorded you your time, give him the same. Mr. Sikdar, make your point. Can we just get Mr. Sikdar, please?
I want to say about the timing.
Sir, he gave you he accorded you the courtesy of speaking uninterrupted. Accord him the same. Mr. Sikdar, go ahead.
Yes. So, I'm just continuing what I was saying. Anybody can come and contest the election. That is not the issue. The issue is, if you look at the result of last Lok Sabha election also, too many, lots of Muslim-dominated cities like Malda, like Raiganj, like in North Bengal, some cities we won. And Muslim votes for us. Why should we need anybody else? Narendra Modi's work and BJP's vision for Bengal will say about this. We don't need any B team, C team or etc. This election is going to be...
So the proof would be in the pudding. The proof would be in the pudding, Mr. Sikdar. It will remain to be seen how many Muslim candidates actually fight elections in Bengal. But that's a separate, that we'll only know when the list is out. So we'll only know that.
We don't treat Muslims separately as a vote bank.
Sir, all I'm saying is, if Muslims vote, if Muslims are with the BJP, it remains to be seen how many Muslim candidates are floated in the fray by the BJP. Mr. Waris Pathan, why will it be, don't you think it would be different this time around, sir? You're venturing into a state which is very high on that whole Bahari and insider narrative which is already playing out. The Bengali connection would be higher this time for a party which is coming in from, say, Hyderabad?
Well, let me tell you, Preeti, just now the TMC spokesperson, Mr. Biswajit Deb, said, where was the party? They are the B team of the BJP. Now, may I ask him a simple question? The last Lok Sabha election, the AIMIM, our party did not contest it there in West Bengal. Why did the BJP won 18 seats? What answer does he have? So, is he trying to stop us from contesting the election? Then why should we not contest elections? This B team, C team, A team, you may call us anything, but the people of the country know what we are capable of. We are capable of working for the betterment of the people, and what is the infrastructure, what have they done for the betterment of the minority. We are getting calls from everywhere in West Bengal that please come and contest elections here. So why should we not go there? And we had our body there, but now our body will become more strong as in Furfura, our party president Asaduddin Owaisi.
Mr. Pathan, would you think... Mr. Pathan, before I go into a break, I want to ask you a quick question, sir.
2021, you have realized that.
Mr. Pathan, I want to ask you one question.
2021, 2 months prior to the election.
Mr. Pathan, I want to ask you one question. In West Bengal, do you think a quintessential Muslim voter or a vote bank would want the BJP in power?
Well, let me tell you, earlier also I have said this, madam, we never had a Muslim vote bank. It was just people taking our votes. They sat on chair, but they never did anything for the betterment of the community. But here, as I told you, madam, that why only Muslims? Why not the Brahmins? Why not the Dalits? Why not the Adivasis? Why would they not vote for us as they have been doing? They are voting for us.
Fair enough, sir.
Bihar, they voted for us.
Politics.
Aurangabad, let me tell you, GSMC, Hyderabad. Everywhere now people have changed their perspective and now they are voting for us. There's the frustration of the TMC, which is coming out.
I need to close the bulletin.
because
sir.
They cannot defeat the BJP.
Sir, it's fair. Everybody can contest an election.
We have the power to defeat the BJP.
It's a democracy, sir. Appreciate all three of you for joining us. Anyone can contest an election exactly wherever they want. But let's be shorn of the rhetoric there. The fact is very clear that going ahead, Mamata Banerjee will have her task cut out. Clearly, because till now she's been battling Hindu polarization at the back of the BJP. Now, she might have to look at the vote bank she has banked on in the past. A quick break. To stay with us, up next is Rahul Kanwal. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.